Hello friends, welcome to TD Homestead. In today's video we're going to be um, trying to divide this here pineapple guava plant into two plants. So I purchased this plant probably about a month and a half or so ago. I'm not sure exactly, not that long ago. And I got two of them, and I've already done something. It's the same thing I'm about to do to this one, which is divide it into two, because there's actually two plants in here in one pot. So the first one I divided up and I've planted them in the ground already. And this one here, I'm going to divide it up and I'm going to put them back in containers for the time being. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to plant them yet, but also I just want to give them a chance to recover a little bit, because separating them is going to be a little bit drastic, at least on the smaller one. So for the first thing we need to do is take it out of the pot it's in. It's clearly ready to come out of that. It's kind of root bound in there, so this ain't gonna hurt it to do this anyway. So what we have here is we got one plant here and the other plant over here, and you can't just pull them apart. So what you're gonna have to do to get something like this apart is do something pretty drastic. I could probably get in here and try to dig through the roots and maybe separate them a little bit, but you don't really need to do that. And these plants right in my way, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tree saw right here and I'm going to cut into the roots a little bit, just enough to free this one plant, and then we're going to separate them and put them back in their pots. Add some soil to it. That might be enough for me to get them apart. Let's just see. No, I don't think so. It's going to have to get way more drastic. So yeah, it seems pretty drastic, I know, but it'll come back from it. And the parent plant isn't really going to be harmed by it much either. So there we go. I've separated one from the other and still got plenty of root on it, so it's going to be fine. And I thought I was going to be able to just stick it in this here little smaller pot, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it back into the pot that it came from. And then this one here, I'll put it in this pot, which I think is a little bit bigger. But anyway, let's add some soil to the bottom of this first, and then we'll put the plant in and see where it's setting. Make sure it's not setting too low. So you see the main plant that's left, it looks pretty good, and there's plenty of root there. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of this soil, slide it on into this pot as well. Now let's put this up here. See, I've got too much in there already. So what I'm gonna do is kind of take some out, throw it in that other one. And like I say, this isn't going to stay in this pot forever. I'm just going to give it a chance to recover from this little bit of chopping I did to it, and probably within the next couple months at most, I'll figure out where I'm going to get it planted. I think that'll work. Now I just need to fill it in with soil, and then I'll work on the other one. The other one is gonna take a lot more soil to fill it, but it's all right. I'll just make sure it all gets down in there good. And you get some around all sides of it here. Like I said, I already did this with the other one and planted both the plants in the ground. And while they have a little bit of leaf damage, which I really think came from cold and not from this, not from the shock of the transplant really, or the separation. Anyway, they're definitely going to survive it. Just make sure there ain't no air pockets left. And I think I have one more, maybe for good measure. All right. There we go. That one's back in soil, and there's one pineapple guava, and now here's the other one. We're gonna have to add some soil to the bottom of this pot. Get it up a little bit higher. All right, I think that's probably good to get it situated. And then I'll start filling it in. All right, start filling her in. Really should have put my mat down to catch this dirt or soil instead of wasting it, but that's fine. It'll be all right. So now that I've got this separated into two, I only paid $20 for the original plant, so now that reduces that cost down to $10 a plant. So I ended up with 4 pineapple guavas for $40, which ain't bad. This plant might still be a little low in this pot, but that's all right. I just won't fill it up quite as much. There's still gonna be plenty of soil, new soil for it to grow roots into, and then when I figure out where it's gonna get planted in the ground, it will have already recovered from all of this. That's pretty much it, I think. Bounce it again. Make sure it seeded real good. All right, there we go. Went from one pineapple guava to 2, and we'll just keep an eye on it, and there'll be updating. You'll see how things go in future videos. So with that, we're going to end the video right here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy your day.